One really cool feature about the Siemens Scalance Ethernet switch that comes on our PLC trainers is you can switch between it being a Profinet enabled device and an Ethernet IP enabled device. So if you look in their catalog, they have separate part numbers, but that just changes the way they're configured out of the box. Now, if you purchase our PLC trainer with an S7 1200 Siemens PLC, then it's going to come configured for Profinet. If you purchase one of our PLC trainers that has an Allen Bradley PLC, then it's going to come with the Ethernet IP configured. And to switch between those two configurations, we're going to log in to our Ethernet switch. And then in the previous video in this chapter, we talked about what your default password was and how to change it. Your default trainer IP address is 192.168.116. I'm only entering 192.168.20.198 because that's the IP address of the video trainer. After that, under information, let's click the start page. And at the bottom, it tells us that we are in Ethernet IP mode. I was editing this video and realized the order that I talked you through this could lead you to clearing out the IP address of your switch if you didn't actually listen to the whole video. So I'm going to swap two things. And yeah, make sure you understand these next two parts. If we go into the system area, here is Profinet and Ethernet IP. And if I click on Profinet, then right now it says Profinet device diagnostics off on next boot. And if I click on Ethernet IP right now, it says on next boot. So if you just want to switch your mode, then just select here. And it's even give us a warning that the Ethernet IP will be switched off. It can only run one protocol at a time. Or you can restart with Profinet defaults. Now, the difference is this simply switches the mode. This restarts the switch to being out of the box as it was on Profinet, which includes clearing the IP address out. And similarly for Ethernet IP, we could simply switch between the two, or you can restart with Ethernet IP defaults. Now, in both cases, if you click the restart with defaults, you will switch yours back to either looking for an Ethernet IP address over a Profinet or DHCP. And then you'll get something up here telling you it's going to write the configuration in 60 seconds. And you can click on it and simply click the Write Startup Config. So next, let's talk about how we can actually use this in Ethernet IP mode and Profinet mode. And click here for a video about that.